Let me tell you a story about this. So man, first of all, that scar looks like it's real right here. Look at that. Holy crap. That
Yeah.
looks like it's like a freaking
Yes.
has meat hanging out. But originally this character didn't have any goop coming out of it. I'm thinking, getting into the character, I wanted to make him because they inbred, right? They're all inbreds. Well, with that comes a lot of genetic, jacked up stuff. And one of those is for him is that he has, his lungs are messed up and stuff's coming out. And so I suggested to Wes Craven and them, why don't I have something? So they took the stuff that the ooze from Alien, the movie TV show Aliens, movie Aliens, and they put some like snot color in it and made it come like that, and it come out. So actually, this is great because this glob goes right in her mouth
Oh, Jesus.
during one of the
Oh my
takes.
goodness.
Ooh, right.
And but she is an awesome actress and she's a trooper and she just goes like that and goes, let's just keep going.
Mhm.
So it was pretty cool. So but anyway, let's go to something a little nicer for you, Galen. I don't want you to get too grossed
Okay.
out. Um,
I just want to say that, like, as a horror fan, to know that this one person is behind people who have scared, like, Fred was one of the first people to really scare me. So to know
yeah.
that you have played multiple people that have scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love this. You're never gonna probably see it. This is one of my first sitcom, my first one. Uh, so this is a TV show called Murphy
Murphy.
Brown.
Yeah.
Murphy
Oh,
Brown.
I know
I
Murphy
played.
Brown.
So I played. So they played secretary number 73, and so this shot here. Imagine this with a roll away wall on it. And so when she walks over, just meet her because she's known for having these crazy secretaries,
Mhm.
right? And so she walks over, they roll away the wall and reveal me sitting behind the desk. And she goes, "Will you file this for me?" And I go, "Oh, I'll file this." She goes, "Because no one can follow this folder better than me." The master of something, whatever. I forgot what I said. But anyway, that was a really great show. Did that. What else do we have here? Let me see. Uh, some cool stuff here.
Do you do a lot of voice acting,
Uh,
or
um,
did you?
I have, yeah, I've done, yeah, different things. Here's the one from Hills of Eyes, regular Hills of Eyes. This one is cool.
Yeah,
That's a great shot.
that
Is
is.
that a great
Yeah,
shot?
yeah, that is a great shot.
Jeez.
That's a great shot. That's a badass
And
shot.
the prosthetics look so amazing. They look so real.
They
Mhm.
do. They do.
Yeah.
It was KMB, and I'm still friends with Howard Berger and Greg Nicotero, the two guys. What else? Just tons of cool stuff. This is a movie I did. One of my last movies I did. It was called Bloodshot. So it's a vampire that works for the CIA and he kills terrorists. And so there's a cop that's after me, and of course this is my character here. So pretty darn cool.
It looks kind of like a Grimlock a little
I
bit.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah,
a little bit, but he's like
Yeah.
Nosferatu, like a vampire meets Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
So pretty cool.
It's so interesting.
That's an interesting
You have like
concept. Oh,
no. Go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that the premise of that sounds a really interesting concept. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all.
and this one's
Go ahead.
another. This is another one called Spy Mate. Remember the Air Bud movies?
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah.
air, the dogs that could play basketball and everything. This one is a spy whose partner is a chimpanzee, and so I'm the right hand man to Richard Kind, and we're creating this laser that's going to bore through the middle of the earth to generate power, and then the spies want to stop us, and so I'm the right hand man, and it's this right here is the character, so it's pretty fun. I had a great time playing that guy. We shot this in Vancouver. We shot it in Japan and Jamaica. So
Wow.
yeah, so it's
Oh,
pretty cool.
oh,
Wow, you really gotten to travel like all over.
I have. This is from a TV show called Fast Lane. Let me show it to you. Love the show. I love this character. I love the look I had, and this one's pretty cool.
Mhm.
It's funny when you do this role, when you do as an actor, I had the hair first, right? And I worked, quite a bit, but once I shaved my head, I just
Mm.
became a totally different kind of actor, right? So I was always the tough guy, which I liked. But like Master of Disguise, I got to play kind of a still tough guy, but had a little comedy to him and
Mhm.
things like that. So yeah.
Do you have something
Anyway,
that you prefer? Do you prefer like comedy, or do you prefer, like a more serious tough guy role?
yeah, it's a good question. I'm not. I really, yeah, I just love. I love acting. I love the work. I love the characters. Uh, I just love all of that. And it's funny,
Just the experience.
yeah, I just love all that. I love. Here's this movie I did called Submerged. I played a Navy SEAL guy in this one right here. So that was it. I had a flat top for that
Yeah.
one, but anyway,
Yeah.
um, yeah, just I do. I just love the work, and I
Mhm.
love I love playing characters, and yeah, I mean, I think any actor would love to be number one on the call sheet, and be the movie star and things like that. But it's and I don't you don't I think talent wins over a lot, right? It's like anything. Um, and I know there's a lot of talented people, but sometimes they just don't get the opportunity. There's a few times, like in my career that I came close to getting that, if I would have gotten this role, I came like so close to getting it down to me, then that would have taken me to another level.
Mhm.
Like for instance, is Scorpion King. Remember Scorpion King with The Rock? It was his first movie.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
Yeah.
was up. So there was a role in that. It was like his nemesis, and I was up for that role. And it's so funny. I get a residual check from it. That's how close I came to getting that character. I did. I know it's funny. I tested for it. I rode a horse. I did all these things. Everything was ready, set to go. And then last minute, I didn't get it. And come to find out, Schwarzenegger called the director, which he knew, and told him to put his buddy Ralph Mueller in the role. So he got the role instead. And yeah, so things like that, or TV shows that were supposed to bring me on as a series regular, and then for some reason or other it didn't happen. But
Mhm.
I don't cry over this. It's just part of life, and this is what happens sometimes, right? So, but I had a blessed career. I've well over 100 credits, and um, from TV to movies to commercials to voiceover to video games. Yeah, just some. I've been blessed, man. I've been so blessed with
Very
all of it.
Yeah.
So, and then I get guys like you that want to interview me and know about who I am and things like that. So it's definitely cool. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you for
good
sharing your
seeing
baby.
No,
stuff.
we appreciate you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very
You have
much.
any more questions for me, or yeah?
I did just want to say, um, I love the fact that even though you have this very distinct look to you, the way that you can look so vastly different in that amazes me. Like, as you've been showing us all these different pictures and things, I'm just looking like these look like different characters, especially if there's like prosthetics or makeup and whatnot.
Yeah, yep,
It's
yep.
just, I mean, like you are truly a chameleon. I mean, I'm not in shock in a bad way, in a very good way. Like that is just amazing. And I think that's probably a lot of why you were so marketable and have been so marketable as an actor. Is just like being able to blend into that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like
Let me
even
show
on
you.
Charm,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like Just
let me
vastly
I
different characters.
Mhm.
let me I'm gonna share this with you here. So I posted this on Facebook a little while ago. You've seen this shot here. This is from, did you see this shot here? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I posted that on Facebook, and so the story goes is I drove my wife to the hospital. She had to have surgery, and I dropped her off. And during the when I was parking, um, you kind of back up sometimes to pull into a parking spot. And as I'm backing up, I'm in a Genesis GV80, fully loaded, got backup cameras and sensors. I'm not going to run into anybody.
Mhm.
This guy behind me in a big black truck honks his horn and scares, kind of, startles you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's all quiet. All of a sudden, I'm like, what the, kind of pisses you off. And so I got out and I stared at him just like this dude here. So that's what I did. And then he kind of slumped down in his seat. So I was telling this, but I was telling this to Paige. Um, my wife, just today we were having lunch and I was talking about that. And 99% of the time I try I try to just be super nice guy and easy to get along. But there's that 1% I think everybody has, that you
Mhm.
get pushed too far and then you let it go and then you end up in jail and it becomes very expensive. So
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, right. We all have that.
Mhm.
So that's what I like. And regarding the different characters, um, yeah. So there's like movie stars, right? That can only play one character, one type of
Yeah.
character. You know, like a lot of action heroes are like that. But
Yeah.
um, I guess I can take some solace that I can play all types of characters, which I like. I like becoming these different characters. So it's like when you're a kid, you play Army Man, or you do whatever in the backyard, right? So you're doing all these things, or so
Mhm.
yeah, good stuff. But cool. Yeah. Any more questions?
Yeah, I have a couple about Charm Specific. So since you've played so many characters on that show, if you had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
pick one of them that would be your favorite and why, which character would it be?
Gosh, each one was kind of, you know, special. I mean, each one had its own things I fell in love with. And that's the thing about it. When you're playing a character, that's the key of playing a bad guy. If there's any actors out there, or you guys want to be actors and you want to play bad guys, you never think that you're doing a bad thing. Never think that you're doing a bad thing, because even bad guys in the real world don't think they're doing bad things. They're on a mission. They have to accomplish something, right? Even like Jeffrey Dahmer, when he was eating people, he didn't probably think he was doing a bad thing, right? And it's just what he had to do, or Ted Bundy or whoever, right? It's what they had to do. And so when I play bad guys, I believe that I'm on a mission. I have to accomplish this. I'm not doing specifically bad things. I'm just that you're in my way and I'm going to get
Hmm.
rid of you, period.
Hmm.
And so
Hmm.
that's the part about playing bad guys. That's the key, is to believe that you're doing something because it has to be done, right? There's a purpose and behind a reasoning behind it, and to lead to something even greater and maybe more beneficial to mankind. It's like uh, James Bond movies when you got Doctor No or whoever it is, like, I'm going to rule the world and make everybody happy, whatever, something. So,
Yeah.
what character in Charmed I like the most? Balthazar I liked because um I liked it because he got to hang out with Alyssa Milano. That was always Phoebe. That was always nice. I liked that part. And I liked, even though didn't get to do anything, but it was kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. It was. I liked him because he was torn, right? Torn between his love for Phoebe and and what he was supposed to be there for, right?
Hmm.
And that kind of plot has been seen in a lot of movies, right? You start out being I have to, I'm gonna get rid of somebody, and then you finally fall in love with them, and then, oh no, I'm conflicted, right? That's kind of how Cole was. And Julian's a great guy. So I did a TV I did a actually, if I can find this, hold on, let me see. In leather. You will see if I no, I can find it. Hold it. I'm gonna find this for you. You're gonna laugh your butts off. Um, sorry. Hold on. Hold it. It's not really-
I have a very random question while you're looking for that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Those antenna that's on the back of on that planet, is that from that movie, the Martian movie? I can't remember the name of it, but the
Yeah,
one.
my
Okay,
my favorite Martian. I was in that.
okay. I have been staring at that and I've been thinking this whole time, where is that from? Okay.
Yeah. So I did that. Hold on for a second. Man. Okay, so I played in a I'll find this for you guys. You're gonna love it. So I got to show this to you. Shoot, I'm gonna find it. Hold it. Um, so I try to really. Oh, here it is. Oh gosh, you're gonna love this. Okay, here, get ready. Get ready.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I
I
love the
love
look.
Yeah.
that is a
So
look. Woo.
in the beginning of my career, I was a bit homophobic. Came from military, football, didn't understand nothing like that. And when, as I become an actor, um, my manager says, hey, you need to um, lighten up, and I'm going to put you in for a movie, a play that is predominantly going to be gay. And
Mhm.
you're going to go out for this character who was um, a gay cop who's in the leather. I'm like, what? I don't want to do that. And so I went and auditioned for it. I ended up getting it, and then I played this role. Uh, I was pretty much the only straight guy in the play, and I was a huge learning lesson for me. And it really opened my eyes. Uh, and I'm a bit what's the word, embarrassed by how I used to feel before. And yeah, so this is part of that, and great cast of actors, incredibly talented. It was a theater play that we did called Doing Judy. So it turned out to be, we did it in middle of Los Angeles, and it ran for about 3 months, and then yeah, it was great. So I played a gay cop who uh, my police sergeant said if I screw up one more time, they're gonna make me dress in drag. Um, and so it shows me here in this when I showed up here for a couple times. And let me find this other show. You're gonna see me as if I can find it. Hold it. I can't. It's a picture of me in drag, and it's funny after the play. A lot of times you get around in the cast, right? Get it on in the cast, and you're hanging around. People come see you. I've had so many people walk up to me and goes, "I have to tell you, you are the uh, ugliest drag queen I've ever seen in my entire life." I'm going, Okay, thank you.
Well, thanks for that.
Thank you. I guess. Thank you.
I guess I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So it was funny. It was good. So I can't find the picture. Darn it! I want to show this to you, me and Greg. I'm very proud of it. So I'm it's pretty cool. Shoot, I can't find it. So anyway, but good stuff. Anyway, but yeah. So as an actor, I was trying to push myself as far as I could in all different types of directions, and yeah, it was good. Here's the shot from My Favorite Martian. I like this one. We could play show and tell all day. So
Listen,
yeah.
we're
So
here.
that's Jeff Daniels and me, and I get eaten by Laura Flynn by Daryl Hannah. So that's my favorite. So Daryl Hannah turns into this big monster and eats me.
Yeah.
So
It has
anyway,
been so long since I saw that movie. That is a
Yeah.
blast from the past. Wow.
Yeah, I remember like the buzz around it, like when it was
Mhm.
first coming out.
yeah,
Mhm.
it had some great people in it. It was really cool,
Mhm.
really cool. Yeah, good stuff.
Wow. I
I'm
love
gonna
that.
find some more cool shots for you guys. Unless you gotta go, you guys gotta go.
I don't.
Oh no.
Okay.
Nope, I don't either.
Okay.
We're on.
Like it'll be the longest Zoom call ever.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You're our first guest that I mean, I don't even know how to put it into words. Like the first person that we've talked to from Charmed from the actual show. It is
Really?
yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes. We're still
Really? Okay.
we're still building up the podcast, kind of building up our brand and whatnot. And this is like that first step into we've made it territory.
Okay. Now you're ready for the shot. I found it. I knew I would find it. So there you go. That is
First,
one scary drag queen guy. So pretty crazy. So the black lady here, she's well known. She's done a lot of different like lawyers and judges and cops. She's done a lot of comedy. So, and then this gentleman here in the pink has went on to do a lot of different movies and things like that. I forgot his name. So very talented cast. I had a great time. I had a great time. It was so fun. So the reason why I mentioned that, guess who came to watch me in the theater?
Who?
who?
Julian McMahon.
Julie.
Oh,
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so he came. So it's during my time at during Charmed. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I love it. Did you guys like coordinate your scenes and how you were gonna?
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah, we did. We talked a little bit about it, but other than that, then he trusted me as an actor, and so
Mhm.
that's what we did. So yeah,
Mhm.
and it's funny. A lot of people thought that he was playing both characters. So that was they
They
did.
thought he grew like a foot. No.
I know.
But if you suspend belief just a little bit, I could see it because you were so natural.
Yeah.
Because you played Balthazar as like a distinct demon half, but there was also a lot of cold in it. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
could see
yeah,
it.
Mhm.
yeah,
Especially
yeah.
once we started to get to know Cole and he started to soften up. That's why we were wondering about like if you guys talked about it, because there would be some times where it was like you would play him so soft and then it would go into Julian and it was literally like it was just one person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So here's my wedding picture.
Ah,
That's
Oh, I love that.
I love that.
Thank you.
great
Y'all are a
Yeah.
beautiful
photo.
couple.
Yeah, I got lucky. That's for sure. What else there? Yeah, so good stuff.
Love it.
And
Love it.
my older son, the one that if you remember, that I came in the bathroom when he was a kid. This is him now. Well, no, just him. I'll show you right here. He played college football for Central Michigan. That's him right there, running in with the flag. So he's a decorated war combat veteran. He was with the 75th Ranger Regiment, and Danny Hassel, who I body doubled
Mhm.
in Nightmare on Elm Street 5. He After his acting career, he went in the military and was an Army Ranger, same unit as Bailey. So, and Bailey, my son Bailey, he's getting out and he's gonna go back in. He's just finished college. He graduated. He's going back into um going special forces, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
good stuff.
congratulations to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very
Good
bright
stuff.
future. Very, very bright future.
Cool.
That has been, thank you for sharing all these memories with us, because that is a treasure trove of experiences and memories and people and places, and just wow, it has been a treat to hear and see all of that.
Cool. So what's your goal for this podcast you guys are doing? So what do you want to do?
That's a
I
really
mean, come on, just go and say it. Is it just a pastime on Saturdays, or you want to make this like more, like something? It would be like Joe Rogan and get 150, $200 million, or what's the goal?
You know,
Definitely want to build it into a. Oh, go ahead, G.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say definitely want to build it into a brand. There are a couple true crime podcasts that I adore, and I watch how they not only market but like they're touring now. So they have built a big enough fan
Good.
base where they're able to tour, and then they have like these private fan clubs. We have access to different content. But my goal was always to get to a point where we could tour because we have a great fan base and we have a
Good.
great chemistry that translates really well, I think.
Yeah,
So I want to take it on the road.
yeah, you three are very easy to talk to, so which is good. So
Thank
that's
you.
cool. No, I think it's great. Again, when I was at my wedding, um, people come up to my mom and dad. I'm blessed. My dad's 86, my mom's 85, still around, and they still got good minds, and they're going 90 miles an hour. And my dad just beat bladder cancer, which is fantastic. So very lucky on that. But more than several
Glad
people
to
come
hear
up to
that.
come up to my parents and said, "Wow, how did you raise such a man, who has these huge dreams and he goes out and just accomplishes them? How did you raise someone like that?" And they both said, "We just loved him. That's all we did. We just loved him." And he's a big dreamer, but he makes those dreams turn into reality. And that's and it's true. I mean, dreams stay dreams until you set a plan to accomplish it, and then that dream becomes a reality. That's no other way.
Mhm.
Listen, and I'm requoting other people, but you know where the greatest inventions, the cure for cancer is right now? We're setting the the most creative ideas for anything in the world, for light speed travel, or like I said, the cure for cancer or Alzheimer's or whatever, or greatest inventions on anything. You know where they sit right now? In the graveyard, because people are afraid to take the next step to put themselves out there. So they go to their grave with these great ideas and they never go anywhere. So don't be like that. Don't do that. Take those ideas and freaking set a plan and go after it.
Mhm.
That's all you need to do. It's simple. If someone's got to make it, then why not me?
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah,
And
you're
it
right.
don't matter. And it
Great
don't
point.
matter. And it does not matter about anything. Does not matter. I don't care if it doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, and especially in the United States, right? If you have a dream and you can make it. you can make it. Set a plan and freaking work your ass off to get there. Again, like I said before at the beginning, if it's easy, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
That's
Yeah.
so true. That's the truth.
And that's the truth.
Words of
We
wisdom.
got a sermon today.
I was gonna say we
We did.
received-
And it's not even Sunday.
That's funny. It's funny because I travel quite a bit, and I take a lot of Ubers and things like that. And I'm always asking Uber drivers like, hey, so, what do you, is it your, full-time job? They say yes, or no, I want to be this, or I want to be that. And I said, well, why aren't you doing it? Well, I don't know. Well, don't quit saying I don't know. Just freaking go do it. Come on. And I give people out my email address. And my email address is simple, mbs@michaelbaileysmith.com. My initials at my name. Just email me. Let me know how you're doing. If you need freaking me to kick you in the ass to get you going, let me know. Right? So
Okay, now when I email you next week, okay.
I was
let's
gonna
do it.
say.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Because
I'm ready.
I need a kick in the ass every now and then.
Listen, if my big dumb ass can do the things that I've done, right? And my wife hates when I say this, but it's true. If I could do it, you could do it. I truly believe that. I really do. So, yeah, I truly believe that. So just go and set a plan. If you want to make this a freaking way, you want to take it on a tour, then set a plan to make it. Well, first you got to, maybe you need to, build your name, build your brand value, all name recognition. How do you do that? Do some research on it. There's so much information on the internet with ChatGPT, just regular Google searches, all those things like that. I do that all the time. I live on this. So I just started a new company called IoT Powerhouse. So the thing about me, it's nice, is this. I went to ChatGPT. No, I went to Canva and I said, hey, create a superhero that looked like Michael Bailey Smith. And it did. So now he's a lot better looking than I am, but still, I mean, just telling you, that's what I did. So I'm starting my business. I'm tired of making other people rich. Make your own self rich, right? Quit working for other people. So anyway.
That's, again, I talk a lot. And so I'm trying to work on that, but
so am I.
I don't have a job right now. And, we were talking the other day about how, because we each, have our own thing, and then we come together and we do the podcast, and we were just kind of talking about how hard it's been the past couple of weeks to kind of get over that hump. And this, I'm not speaking for all of us. I'm just kind of saying, I really, really want to reiterate that this is a huge step for us, and it's confirmation that we're on the right path, because we've been doing this for a while, and the fact that we're able to sit here and talk to you and have this experience of talking to like the Balthazar Shacks, the Michael Bailey Smith, is just like it. I really think that's confirmation that we are just we're in the right place.
So I just sent you something. I want you to download it. Okay. This is one of my secrets. I play this every morning on the way to the gym at either 4:30 or 5 in the morning. It's a motivational thing that I listen to. I listen to it 3 times in the morning. It takes 3 times for me to play this to get to the gym. And I listen to this. Listen to the words. It talks about the graveyard and all that stuff like that. You'll see, it will kick you in the ass and it'll get you motivated. So
I need that. I need a daily kick in the ass. I need that.
Listen to that. Just listen to it. There's no video to it. It's just audio. So I listen all the time. So download that and use that. I'm telling you, man.
Downloaded it.
Me too. I haven't seen it.
I already got
it. If you Google it, you can Google it too. I mean, I go to YouTube, just use the title there, and you'll see it. But I just ripped the audio from it, just used it. So it's on my phone. My phone has no games on it. My computer has no games. I don't play games. Because to me that is not, unless you're a programmer for games or you run a game company, you know, me is that every moment I am working towards my goal and my passion. I've written 10 screenplays. I just had one that just got optioned just recently. That's going into production at the end of this year. So it's called
Congratulations.
thank you. It's
Yes,
called My Good Boy.
congrats.
Yeah, it's called My Good Boy. It's about so you always hear these great stories about athletes who overcome all the odds and win the championships or Super Bowls or whatever, right? Or some horse that's, right? And those stories are great stories to listen to. And me and my wife just watched one the other day. But you never hear the story about the guy who had everything, and then with one injury, it's over with. And you want, and if it would be the same thing as if you worked your ass off to be a painter and you can't paint anymore. It's the depression you go through, the sense of loss, the not knowing what you want to do next in your life. And that's what I went through. And I got hooked up with some bad dudes in Detroit. I I had dudes sitting on my car waiting for me, the 9 sitting on his lap. I pull out my 45, and we're having a discussion, and it's not a good one.
Yeah.
So that's how bad it got. And that was in the 80s in Detroit. And so that's one of the reasons why I left. It got so bad when I moved to California, when I was in San Diego, the dude walked up to me when I was going to the gym and he goes, "Yo, man, you're that dude. You're that guy from Detroit, aren't you?" That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then I got out of it, right? And then, but it took some time. And that what I wrote, that story is about, it's about choices in a life of choices, right? And always trying to make the better choice. Not always sometimes the right choice, but just the better choice. And that's what it's about. The story's about that. It's about forgiveness too. That, but and it got optioned by this gentleman by the name of David Jeffrey, who's a big time TV producer. He's going to do movies next, and so his first movie is going to be with my movie.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So that's again, yeah, I'm multifaceted, but my thing is set a plan, set your dream, make it big. Don't set your dream like, I wanna, I want to work at Burger King. Well, that's no, that you want to freaking own a Burger King. I want to own 27 Burger Kings. That's your goal.
Yeah.
Yes, you work at Burger King, but you work your way up to get so you're owning franchises and doing things like that. And that's what I mean by set your dreams big. So big sometimes you're afraid to tell anybody how freaking big it is because they might laugh at you. That's how big you have to set them. When I told people I want to be an actor in Hollywood, my mom's going, "What? No, that's like Charlton Heston and Rock Hudson and all the those guys. No, that's not you. You're whatever." And so I said, I think I can do it. I'm gonna give it 5 years. We'll end up being 5 years, turning to 30 years. And so that's what I'm talking about. That set your big dream so big that it scares you. That it go like, holy shit, this would be awesome if I really accomplish this. And then set a plan. Set a plan. And every day you're doing something towards that plan. Every day on that plan to achieve it. And all of a sudden those dreams become reality. It's like that. So anyway, I'll shut up.
No.
Now I'm motivated.
You're
Now I'm motivated.
No, I really needed to hear this today.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's how it is. And like I said, everything you do it a little bit better. You may be great at this, do it a little bit better. Just do it a little bit better. That's all I need to do. Do a little bit better.
Whew.
So,
My God. Okay. Woo.
Yeah, I'm a writer myself, and that's especially motivating.
Yes, like that's I'm gonna print it out and put it on the wall or something. Like just dream big. Just wow.
Yeah, that's what you do. And then set a plan and make it happen. Don't just dream big and sit in your freaking house playing video games all day. Freaking set a plan. And then if you're not doing something towards your plan, your dream every day, you should be feeling guilty as you should be feeling really guilty about it. I'm cheating myself out of this. I used to do that when I used to play football in college. I was a walk-on, right? They knew I was coming and things like that because I was in the military. But every day I had to prove myself. And every day I walk out of that field and I told myself, I'm going to hit people so hard today, I think I'm going to die. I didn't care. I just did it. And that was my reputation. And it still is to this day. People still talk about me and how crazy I was and how hard I'd hit people. But my thing is, I had to prove myself every day. And so you have to do the same thing. Everything you do, proving yourself every day. Do a little bit better every day. Stop talking.
No, no, you're good. Like we are enjoying you talking. We are taking in everything that you're saying.
Oh, and I have to say, like, I'm so happy. Like, you have the two things that I think that like set actors apart, like from good to great. Like, you have theater experience and soap experience. Like, those two things. Like, I think every actor, like, if you want to be like to take you to that next level, you need those two, and you have it, and like it shows, like in your roles.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that.
Donald, do we even talk about the soap?
The soap operas?
Yes.
Because the two of them are two of the big, and my mom and my grandmother, like soap operas have been, they love them as much as they love Charmed.
Yeah.
Because we saw Days of Our Lives. We were like, oh, Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, I did Days of Our Lives. That was what my grandma used to watch all the time back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw you did Port Charles. Yeah. Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah, Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah. Those, I have to tell you, when I started acting, I thought that movie actors were the most talented and the greatest. And I thought people that did commercials were like, just whatever, right? And I thought there was a pecking order in that, like maybe from movies, it was like maybe serious regulars on serious dramas, and then sitcoms were down at the bottom somewhere. But when you're an actor and you get to work in all those different levels, holy crap! You know who's some of the best actors? Period. Sitcoms.
Sitcoms.
That too.
Yeah.
No, but sitcoms, you get so much material. Because I worked on some of the top, like one of the last sitcoms I did was Blackish. So I worked on that show, and you get like on the weekend you get the script, and then come Monday you start rehearsal. By Tuesday you're still doing rehearsal, and if I always guest starred on it or co-starred, so at the end was guest starrings. But if you don't work out, next thing you know, there's a guy, or so the guy next to you is not working out, they'll fire him in 2 seconds, put another guy in there. Right. That's all about that. And you go through until by Wednesday you start doing run throughs, and then Friday's normally the live show. But on this way, like when I did Family Matters, they were handing you new pages of dialogue every freaking day. So you get your dialogue that all of a sudden is something else different, and then something else different, and they hone it down because the writers are listening to you as you're doing this whole thing, and they're rewriting stuff.
And I saw that you was on the Drew Carey show too.
Yeah,
like that was one of my favorites as a child.
Yeah, that I have pictures of that. But yeah, that's hard to me. Sitcom actors, like when I did 2.5 Men, it was right next door to what's the that I love Big Bang Theory. So when I did that, and I love that show. And
starring a Charm alum.
I was gonna say.
The what now?
Starring the Charmed alum Kelly Coco.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it just that, and I've worked with a lot of film actors that were lazy. They would
Yeah.
show up to the set and I didn't know their dialogue, didn't know anything about it, just kind of went through the motions, and
Mhm.
so disappointed in that. I could name some names, not going to, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all good stuff.
Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned like sitcoms, because like to be a successful like sitcom star, you have to have like good comedic timing, and like that's a good
Yep.
skill to like have in acting because timing is everything.
Yep. Agreed. And just there's just super talented. So yeah, good stuff.
And you get like a wide range of emotions on a 30-minute sitcom. You get everything you could experience in terms of acting. You could be sad
Yep.
and then you're happy and now you're crying. And sometimes in a movie it could be kind of stagnant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me yeah, it's yeah, some good stuff. So cool.
Do you make any appearances at like any cons or anything?
I have, yeah, I'm going to. Let me see what I can show. Hold on. It's right here. Okay. Edit this a little bit here. Okay, I can show you this. These are the ones I have lined up. I start in August. So that's my appearances. So
Ooh, okay. Okay,
so
okay.
I'll be in so Kings of Horror in San Antonio, New Jersey, Minneapolis, outside Boston, Philadelphia area, Camp Hill, and then New York, and then the New York Blood and Ink Tattoo and Horror Con. That's where I'll be. So yeah, so
Okay.
that's the ones this is the first time in years I got to do anything because my sons are playing college football, and so I couldn't, these
Yeah,
normally cons happen in the weekend, and I'm watching my sons play football. So
right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is such I don't know why this is, but I just want to comment. Like, this is such an effective way of just keeping track of everything. Because I think I fall into the trap sometimes of feeling like I have to be over organized and then I get overwhelmed. So I just love the fact that you just have a list and it's like, this is what I'm doing, and then we go from there.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
regular schedule. I use, an Outlook and make sure that for my calls and everything, I'm very organized.
Yeah.
So I try to be. Yeah.
I love it. I
So
love this. Okay. So we will make sure everyone knows where you're gonna be when you be there. I I live about, oh God, San Antonio is probably 8 hours away from me, but
where are you
I'm,
at? Oh, and that's right.
yeah,
New
North
Orleans, right?
Louisiana.
Where in Northwest Louisiana?
North Louisiana. I'm right on the Arkansas border.
Then you need to come visit me in Northwest Arkansas.
Listen, if the invitation is on the table, James lives in Mississippi. I'm in Louisiana. I'm just saying we can make a road trip. We can. You tell
I'm
us.
I
telling
can catch
you.
I can catch a flight. Yo, I can just get on a plane. Don't leave me out
I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, I did just kind of throw you under the bus a little bit. I'm just.
because he's coming to New Jersey. He'll be in New Jersey in August, so I'm definitely going to go to see him there.
Mhm.
All right, good. Please do. Yeah, it'd be good. And then yeah, come visit. We'll or come to San Antonio, either one. So either one. It's yeah, figure it out. Let be great.
That would be amazing.
So yeah,
Yeah.
or come up.
I mean, they'll probably be like my last day on Earth. I'll just pass away.
All right.
What?
after a special invitation.
No, just come visit.
Like coming to visit
Because
Balthazar
Just
Shads.
yes, Because as you can
Like
see,
on a special invitation, like yeah, I just
Right,
passed
we're
away
visiting.
after.
as soon as I
Super
heard special
Freddy.
invitation, I immediately became a horrible friend, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna grab James because he's close. Eric is just not to get in, you know. I heard that, and I was like, yep.
Yeah. No, but yeah, could come, come visit Northwest Arkansas. So yeah, and then I can give you a tour of my office with all my different memorabilia, and then we can there's this place, it's where we got married at Sassafras Winery. They have the best pizza in the world. So
That's cool.
we're gonna go there and then have some wine, and it'll be cool.
That would be
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you guys drink wine or not, but I'm not a big wine drinker. But let me hold on for a second.
Every now and again.
I am. I drink a lot of wine. I've been actually drinking some this whole time, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm screaming.
So this right here is one of my wines. So it's got my face on it. So it was for the wedding.
Yeah.
So and it's got it says Mr. Hollywood on it. So it's a sweet red. So it's
that's my favorite.
and the reason why I picked that one is because I'm not a big wine drinker and it tastes like Kool-Aid, so I'm good. So
you can kind of fool yourself.
yeah, so it's good. But yeah, so good stuff.
We're gonna
think
come up with a PO box. So
I would like to be able to. It says velvety smooth with a full notes, whatever. But someone wrote that he was like tough on the outside but sweet on the inside. So I don't know about that, but that's good stuff. Cool. Good.
Well, I don't have anything else. I'm not sure if they do. If James or Eric do, so I'm gonna let them be quiet for a while.
I didn't have anything else.
I just want to say, like, you really played like 3 of the most iconic, influential characters on Charmed. Right.
And
like one of the actors who got to work with like all 4 sisters.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. There's only a handful.
Oh, that is true.
I didn't think
what?
That you're one of the only actors that got a chance to work with all 4 of the main actresses. That is very.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was like for Nightmare on Elm Street. I was the only person for a long time that it was the only one that played Freddy Krueger. Then Robert Englund, till he made the remake. But yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's some prestige right there. That is.
And I was and when it comes to the Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
I was the first Ben Grimm. The Thing. It's clobbering time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were the first live action.
Yep.
Oh.
And the first one I could say it's clobbering time. It's clobbering time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A lot of firsts in your career.
A lot of history.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing it back to Charm real quick, you're one of the only people on the show that can say they killed a Charmed one.
I know.
Stayed gone.
Although she's my favorite and it hurts, like you are iconic in the fact that, and you took out at the time the most powerful one they had. That's iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all you did was just blow some wind and she just got gone.
The girl is gone.
Yeah.
And I almost took out another one.
That's true.
I mean, technically, at the end, they both were technically dead. Right?
Yeah.
And one got brought back. So
it's true.
Yeah, the white lighter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A few more seconds and Phoebe would have been the only child.
That scene where you throw her through the wall, that scene is so beautifully shot, I have to say, even though it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to be a voice actor, and I would practice doing the end because, as you can tell, my voice is not deep, and so like even though it doesn't sound natural when I do it, I love doing that because it's just so like menacing and just very. ominous. Like you hear it, and it's like you know what's about to happen. Like
Yeah.
something horrible is about to go on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, sometimes with my wife, I'll go, "Hey, baby,
Ah,
oh, just stop with the voice, stop with the voice." But yeah,
she,
good stuff.
but she appreciates it. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, she's a great lady. She's a great lady. Good.
So where can we find you on social media?
I am I'm maxed out on my friends for Facebook for some time. That's, but I need to build out my Instagram and Twitter following more, which you can always do. And then we're gonna build out a TikTok channel too for Inseam Saver. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. Yeah, but good. But that's where you can find me. And then, of course, you can always email me at mbs@michaelbaileysmith.com. So it's pretty simple. My initials at my name. So that's how it works. Yeah.
So we can always find
So
you. Okay.
cool.
Well,
Well,
this
thank
is
you guys.
so amazing. Thank you so much for taking time.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we tried to get on earlier, but then I was in the middle of I was super sick, and then we went to a kid's birthday party. A friend of mine's their kids were having a birthday party, and someone came there with the flu, and then my fiance got it, my wife she got it, and then I caught it from her, and then it just kicked our butts, and then we got married, after that, and then so yeah, so it's been tomorrow will be 1 month.
Oh, time flies.
Yes.
It does. It does.
Flies, but
Well,
this
thank
is
you
so
guys.
worth the wait. You are very welcome.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming to
Welcome.
talk.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
guys. Yeah, thank you. Again, any questions? I expect to hear and see great things from you guys. So that's what I expect. So, like I said before, set your dreams to where I call it the holy shit factor. Your life has to be filled with holy shit factors. That means when you accomplish something, you go, holy shit, this is freaking awesome. You want your house you want to buy, you walk in and go, this is holy shit, I love this house. Or the car you want to have, or it could be material stuff, but just like your life in general. The girl, or your that you look at, you say, holy shit, she's freaking awesome. Your friends, the same way, holy shit, they're freaking awesome friends. And when you get older, you start realizing that's what life's all about. It's about having these great moments, enjoying these moments and not taking it for granted. I'm at the point now where a lot of my friends are passing away. And so which is a bit sad, but just have some holy shit factors in your life. That's what you got to do.
Yep.
The holy shit factor.
Words to live by. And something we're gonna keep in mind. Well, thank you.
That would make a great title of a book. You should write a book.
You
The
really
holy
should.
shit factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a guy I did a podcast for in Ireland. He wants to work with me on a book together, so we're gonna do it. So that's pretty cool.
Can't wait to hear.
And I think the holy shit factor is what we're gonna call it. We might do that. Maybe, yeah.
I'd buy that book in a heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we're gonna let you go ahead about your day. Thank you again for stopping
Thank
to
you
talk
guys.
to us.
No, thank you, Eric and Agent X. Yeah, and Galen, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for all that, and definitely let's keep in contact. Keep me posted on your success. All right, I want to hear success.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.
All right.
All right.
You too.
Thank you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.